look, so week 1 didn't go your way. You know, you pressed the wrong button. You threw a pick in the end zone. You lost to your rival. Don't let it get you down. Still early in the season. Come on in. Sit on down. Let's take a look at the tape. So with that said, I'm going to do my favorite game of the week, which was Thomas and Exalt. Watched the whole game, and I can say, like, when I say favorite, I didn't watch all your games, so I'm going to choose one every week that I just happen to tune into. And if you think you want me to do your game, please send me a DM. I'll definitely break down one of your games and do this. But anyway, with that being said, I chose this game because Exalt played a really good game. He was disciplined. He didn't make that many mistakes, no back-breaking mistakes. He played good defense, and he just ran the ball and controlled the game. And I think that was he had a really good game plan going in for a blitz-happy offense that oftentimes takes advantage of bad throws by the users. It takes advantage of people doing long play action, looking for deep balls. Thomas has always been great at stopping those things. Exalt, he threw short passes. He ran the ball extremely well. Threw in some runs that maybe Thomas wasn't expecting. He's trying to shoot gaps. He's not getting to counters and things like that. So anyway, I thought it was a well-played game and it deserved the first Exec's film room. So let's get started with that and tune into the Twitch footage. So right off the bat, you'll see X will get the run going. You'll see right away, boom, that foot's going to go back. He just flipped the play. So if you guys didn't know that, when the feet go back, they flip the play. He's going to run stretch left here, find a hole, get through it, and Pacheco gets about 10 yards on the first play. Nice carry. And it kind of gets the run game established and really gets going for him. So Exalt picked up the first down. He's got Tommy thinking run. Guy walks his 2 safeties down, starts running his own blitzes, walking everybody down the line of scrimmage. He's got 11, at least 9 guys in the box. Well, okay, so there's guys on the tight end, but it's pretty much just a completely loaded box. He's tired of getting ran on, and that's when Exalt hits him with the quick play action game, which is nice. Diagnoses it quickly and immediately sees a whip route, which is great route. Tight end goes in, pops out real fast. He's got 2 receivers running wide open. This play I definitely wanted to highlight because this is one of the most beautiful runs. I can never get the goddamn counter to work ever. I don't know why, but it just always gets blown up. And Thomas has, he's got some beef on this line. He's playing the run all the way across. Looks like a cover 2 alignment, but it doesn't even really matter. So right here at the snap, Thomas at first probably immediately thinks dive the way the quarterback just turns the handoff, but it won't take that long of a, so he's originally, I think, probably looking at this gap when he sees this guy running, but he probably, again, assuming, he quickly switches his eyes to the left to try to shoot that gap, but the blockers run this is just perfectly executed, so he'll get sealed inside right there. He's still playing a pretty good integrity because the tight end takes on this blocker. However, the hole just opens up perfectly. This guard pushes out David. I mean, that's a freaking X Factor Levante David, and this guard just smokes him. Perfectly executed counter. He hits the hole perfectly, shoots through there. Tommy's caught up in the mess, and look at that. Excellent run. Beautiful to see. Sorry, my trash is on the screen. So 3rd and 13, Exalt is kind of, he's in trouble here. Probably may have to settle for a field goal. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what defense this is. It looks like some kind of man blitz out of the dollar. But what I see are he's only got 3 down linemen. But I see these guys, I think, it looks like they're taking both of this guy and this guy are taking a step forward and look to be blitzing. So it's a 5-man rush, and he's got one side overloaded. Thomas always does this kind of stuff, and it is pretty effective usually. However, with the bunch on this side, it doesn't really work out for him because, as you'll see, Exo is able quickly look left, and I think his receiver's man gets tangled up in all the mess between the blitzers and the coverage guys and gets left in the dust. I'm not exactly sure that's what happened on that play, but that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, number 2 there. I don't know if anyone has him manned up. He might be playing match here because these two guys are on one receiver over here man matching, and it could just be a bust, but maybe that was supposed to be his man to begin with, and he's got Levante in a 3-rec expecting it to play it. But either way, man running wide open down the field, and boom, touchdown, and Excel's on top. Okay, I gotta stop for this play because I'm not gonna break this one down or anything. Not much you could have done here, but Thomas has been driving down the field, short passes to the running back, play action, getting on the run, getting Hooker on the run, which not a bad strategy because don't think Hooker's that good, but he's using him in the read option. He gets down the field until he gets to this play, 2nd and 1, got in the red zone, and well, you guys will see what happens here. Excel's doing a good job. He's trying to cover a man, but Kamara sneaks out of the backfield, and Hooker makes a, what maybe one would think a ill-advised 50 overall rookie wouldn't be able to make, but he throwing behind his back, hits him, and Kamara rumbles into the end zone, ties it up, and we got a ball game again. 4 minutes to go in the half. Excel comes out. He's looking to make something happen. He's looking to respond after giving up that score, and he sneaks one by. Then on the very next play, Pacheco hits a big hole again. And look at that block. Look at this block. Anthony Schwartz. He's like 50 pounds, fucking 5'9", and my man just crack blocks the safety. I can't tell if that's Jesse Bates or whoever it is. Schwartz comes over here, blindside crack block. I mean, it's Madden, so it just kind of looks like struggle. But in real life, this would be a crack block. But excellent blocking by his receivers, and Pacheco, squeezes a little extra running room through. Beautifully done, sir. Gets down at the 10. Then we move on. And once again, Vikings get away with a bit of an ill-advised decision here. Here, it looks like Thomas is in cover 3, and I think that Excel saw that. It looks to me like he probably read cover 3, saw the linebackers. This guy gets depth, this guy gets depth, this guy kind of rotates to the center, and he sees all that, and he's like, oh man, it's cover 3. At the snap, check it out. He also sees this guy backpedaling, which, again, to me, that indicates that indicates that he's got some kind of zone drops on, I would think, because usually in cover 3, your slot receiver will get pressed on the inside unless they have a zone drop on. I don't know if he does or not, but I would have probably read the same thing. However, it looks like this guy is actually in a hard flat. He flies down, and check this out. Flies down, scrapes, and almost takes that one to the house. Oh, look at the reaction. And the very next play, Excel comes in there, hands off once again to his backup, Hines, and just says, excuse me, Levante David, I weigh 50 pounds as well, but I'm pushing you into the end zone. Vikings take the lead again. Alright, so Thomas has the ball first after the half. He comes out in this double running back look. He's running a screen to Kamara, and I mean, I don't know if he was distracted by a stream or what, or this was a design play, but I mean, my guy, is there any reason to run all the way to the right side of the field and just chuck the ball while turning wildly with a rookie 50 overall quarterback? Maybe there's strategy to that. I don't really get this play, but either way, it surprisingly or maybe unsurprisingly works out for him because he's gonna scramble right, throw left. Kamara catches it and then just has so much grass. And a field goal will have the Vikings with a 14-10 advantage. And Thomas is like, yo, stop running the ball. You are not running stretch on me. You're not running counter. You are not running dive. You ain't running anything, brother. And yeah, I mean, he's got, again, like 11 guys in the box. But the Vikings is like, okay, you know what? That's fine. I don't see any of these guys that look like they're threatening to blitz. They may be in the box, but it looks like they're all manned up. I mean, each guy, I don't know. That's a weird looking coverage. I mean, again, this guy looks to be manned up, and maybe he's in a robber or a 3-rec. But either way, like, when you got that many guys in man coverage, you just have time. I mean, especially with your elite receivers, they're going to get open. You just got to watch out for the user. And that's exactly what happens. He's kind of a drag flood concept left, and yeah, I mean, no chance. Schwartz cooking. I mean, he really cooked for a receiver that's kind of like middling and short, and he is fast, but like, I don't know. So now we're in the fourth quarter. Thomas has gotten down there. He's threatening to drive down. He's going to take the lead with the score right here. And the way that the offense has been going in this second half, it could be the game-winning score. He's got Hendon Hooker on the move. He's rolling out. Sorry, he's not rolling out. He's scrambling up the middle and getting the first down. And it's first and goal. Like, right now, he's in good shape. He is in great shape. First down, he tries a halfback zone. Doesn't really go anywhere. So second down, he's like, okay, I'm going to throw the ball. Going to get, again, he's trying to get Hooker on the move, trying to take advantage of his strengths. But, man, Will Anderson just flies in. I don't know if he's running a contain right here or what. Doesn't even really look, I can't tell really because the screen of Thomas's computer is blocking it. But it looks like it's a contain, I think. Honestly, he breaks it and still chases him down. I guess that's the benefit of having a freaking monster 93 speed defensive end or whatever he is, because that was very impressive play. He might have could have thrown that, but you never know. He probably didn't want to throw like inaccurate pass or have it swatted up in the air. So I get it. Take the sack, live and fight another day. All right, third down. It's do or die time. He comes out in a quads look, which I do like this empty quads formation around the goal line. It just kind of spreads things out, makes it tough to cover. Having 4 receivers on one side almost always turns match off. So if you have some kind of match coverage, they actually won't match a 4 receiver set on one side. So I don't know if you knew that. But what I see here is I see Hyatt wide open on an out route. Now, granted, a lot of people don't like throwing outside passes that far outside the numbers. I prefer it. I don't like to test users as much, if I can read the coverage, that is. But yeah, with this base aligned, this looks like cover 4 to me. He's base aligned, but when the guys start backing up, you've got this. These guys kind of stand flat-footed. The safeties, that's how you know, but then they slowly drift back. Then you're gonna have this guy shooting out here, this guy shooting out here. So what that tells me is, with the way they're aligned, the base align, this out route is a touchdown. But also, I think if he had waited long enough, maybe Hooker, I don't know if Hooker can squeeze that throw, but you're going to see this linebacker who's in the purple drop, which is why Thomas eventually targets the Y. However, if he'd have waited for this linebacker to drop past this guy into his purple zone, I think he might have a touchdown right here. Again, it's hard to say though, and he makes the safer, what he feels is the safer decision. Sees the user far to the center here. The user's in the 3-rec, and Exec plays it well. I mean, he makes the tackle a game-saving touchdown. So Thomas is going to take the safe throw here, and he finds himself in a 4th down. Now, with the game on the line, he goes gun bunch. So he comes out in Ravens bunch with the wide trail concept. Usually when I run this and when people run this, I think the first thing they're going to do is look for the drag and then look for that little trail route coming in behind them. Really common, popular concept. I usually cover the trail route because it gives up a little bit more yards, but when someone actually comes in, you know, if you don't run hard flats, that drag's going to be open and he's going to catch it and plenty of room to run. So this, again, looks like Excel runs quarters right here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's quarters because of the way the linebacker starts to shoot down and then he sees that slant coming and matches him. And that's mostly ball game. And see the disappointment, the heartbreak. So, but yeah, that was a fun game. Glad I was able to do this. Had fun breaking it down. And if anybody wants me to break down one of their games, I will do that. If anybody enjoys this sort of content, we'll keep going with it. And if not, you know, I'll do something else. I'll try to do this as much as I can and go from there. So, peace. Take care.